So here Tanjiro actually meets up with the Mist Hashira, and the two of them don't seem to get along too much. Something's up with him, like he loses memory or he doesn't really focus, like he focuses on one thing and then essentially everything else he's like, what were you again? Because he straight up was like, hey, there's a demon in that box. I'm like, wait a minute, we were all here for season 1. You were there. You should know who's in the box and all about Nezuko. But he's very forgetful, apparently. And this was actually a really good episode. It was actually a pretty good episode because it's almost like a training arc here for Tanjiro. So we find out that there's this mechanical doll that is able to be a training doll, training dummy, however you want to say it, for someone that's a swordsmith. So the Hashira, of course, wants to use it to train even more, and of course does so. But then later, Tanjiro uses it, and at first doesn't really go as well as you would think. Tanjiro actually does so unwell, like essentially like he's so bad at fighting this thing that they had to equip it with clubs instead of the swords that normally would be. But after some training, after some working out, things actually start getting a lot better. And Tanjiro, he's afraid to even attack and cut off the head of the mechanical doll unless the kid told him, hey, go right ahead, I'll fix it. And he does so, but unearths a secret inside, which will be the premise for next week's episode. But overall, this episode was actually really good. We got to see the difference between a Hashira and someone of Tanjiro's skill. Now, granted, we've seen this multiple times of how Hashira is just like, oh my god, far and away a lot better than everybody else. But Tanjiro is slowly closing that gap. He's getting better and better and better. Even this one, he's starting to learn skills of his sense of smell that he could actually smell the intentions of where the attacker is going to attack them from. So for example, he could smell that, oh, this arm is going to attack my head, this one's going for my shoulder, this one's going for my leg. And so then he can anticipate where the moves are coming and actually dodge them a lot better. It's hilarious how Tanjiro has been facing some really strong demons, and yet still, he doesn't even know the basics of anticipating the moves of his enemy instead of just kind of instinctually just dodge. Like, oh, I'm just going to dodge. Instead of reading their movements and seeing, okay, how are they going to attack me from? That's why even the kid that is supposed to be the caretaker of the doll that now is essentially like his training teacher, it's actually hilarious how he's like, how did you not learn this? You should know this already. But hey, it doesn't matter. We got our boy Tanjiro trying to figure things out, and he's learning at his own pace because, you know, there are writers here that try to progress the story. And he's here to learn some more moves and be better equipped because they're about to fight two of the upper ranks as far as demons, which we know, one because of episode 1 and 2 because of the theme song showing 2 of them. So Tanjiro needs to step it up. He needs to really step it up because last time, yes, he did fight kinda 2, like one of them was the upper rank, the guy, and then the girl, technically she wasn't an upper rank, and so she was just strong. But now we're gonna go against 2 upper ranks, and so we gotta get these skills up. So I'm actually glad that we have a training arc here for Tanjiro to get better. So thus actually makes the show more interesting because our hero is actually doing things a lot stronger and a lot better. So, hey, more movements, more attacks that should be coming out of him in the future. Now, I am looking forward to him actually unleashing his flame powers, or what is sun breathing, because we learned from the entertainment arc how he figured out through fighting that water breathing technically is not his strong suit. Yes, he does water breathing, but he's learned that, oh man, water breathing is not really what I'm suited for. I need to use this sun breathing, and I gotta learn more about it. So I'm actually looking forward to him using sun breathing more and actually get better with it. So then that way he's more versatile and we can see more attacks coming out of him. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. So this was actually a pretty good stepping stone episode, because soon things are gonna get even bigger and better and better. So I'm actually, man, I'm so excited for this season. I really am. And Demon Slayer is still coming on strong, still doesn't disappoint, still has its comedic moments, and still has serious moments to actually make this show oh so good. You guys like the video, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, how things are developing here in Demon Slayer, because I am very much enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to next week. It's a shame we gotta wait a whole week to see more, but I digress. You guys take care, be safe, and Lord willing, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, bye-bye for now. Make sure to check out the extra content on our Patreon page, and thanks to our current patrons.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.